What is up, YouTube? MCO40. We're going to be looking at some of the results from ARG Hartford this week. And now, this event was not relatively very large. And I understand that a lot of people kind of discount these results and things like that. There's my disclaimer. But that does not mean that cool innovation does not come out of these events, because that's what I like looking at when it comes to these particular events, is there's always something interesting. So on this video, we're going to be looking at the True King Dino List, as well as something else a little bit spicy that came out of the event. Later on today, we'll be talking about Justinson's first place list as well, something else for you guys to look forward to. So without further ado, Dinosaurs. Now, the diagram engine has kind of long since been kind of cut from this deck. I don't know what happened with the general community. They kind of just started going further away from True Kings. Well, this build showing up top 16 in the event might not mean much to a lot of people, but it definitely shows that this deck still has a little bit of innovation, a little bit of room for the community to kind of mess around with. It's one of the things I like about this. Also, Lost World has a built-in fuck you to Sky Strikers. Remember, all monsters on the field lose 500 attack defense except for dinosaur monsters. And then once per turn, if a dinosaur monster or dinosaur type monster is normal special summoned, you can special summon a Jirac egg token to your opponent. So basically, your opponent's going to have to use the field spell, or they're going to have to use multi-roll to actually make an attempt to get rid of that stupid token if they're playing pure. So having the ability to have a central built-in engine that kind of forces your opponent to play around or play the game differently, I actually really like that. And it's one of the things that Dinosaurs has going for it as a whole. I mean, you have access to multiple field spells, you know, in addition to just the already built-in engine you have. So this is current Dinosaurs. Triple Baby Ceratosaurus, 1 Giant Rex, 1 Jirac Aleo, 1 Miscellaneous Ceratosaurus, 2 Overtex Koltos, 2 Petrodon, triple Gamma, triple Oviraptor, triple the Vanisher, triple the Fathomer, and 2 Ultimate Conductor, 1 Megalomasher, and 1 Cyfraven Driver. You guys, I don't think a lot of people understand just how crazy Conductor still actually is. The fact that he stands at 3,500 and he has a Book of Eclipse effect on the entire opponent's field. And did I mention that it's still a quick effect? I don't know how many people have kind of forgotten about Dinosaurs, but remember, this guy is the reason why the deck is good, besides, you know, double evolution pill, which you have access to from Koltos. You know, why not, right? Being able to add a fucking evolution pill for free. I mean, you can also bring out this guy. We don't really ever do that, but I mean, you do have an option. So, spells, 2 a double evolution pill, triple Dragonic Diagram, triple Fossil Dig, 1 Lost World, and triple Terraforming, along with 2 Survival's End. I gotta give this card a little bit more credit than I initially had thought. Destroy as many normal monsters on the field as possible, and if you do special summon level 4 lower dinosaur type monsters from your deck up to the number of destroyed, but destroy them during the end phase. And of course, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 dinosaur monster you control, 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. We really care about the very beautiful, you know, destruction graveyard effect. It's honestly pretty good. Also, the fact that destroy as many normal monsters in the field as possible. I believe the egg you give your opponent is normal as well, with no effects. So, kind of something interesting to take into consideration. This card does have multi-purposing aspects built into it. So, the extra deck is 14 cards. The 15th was never posted if there was one. 1 Enter Clock Taker, 1 Mrs. Radiant, 1 Decode, 2 True King of All Calamities, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Enter Blafnir, Cowboy, 2 Logia, 1 Dolko, 1 Dweller, 1 Trishula, 1 Omega. Remember, once again, not allowing your opponent to progressively play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the things that this deck does, besides shitting out very large boss monsters for free. Side deck, 2 Ash Blossoms, 2 Doggomon, triple Droll and Lockbird, triple Hatrunade, along with triple Shared Ride, 1 Twin Twister, and another copy of Survival's End. We're kind of starting to see a lot more of these two come up in the meta more. More or less Hatrunade, being able to massively remove the opponent's back row or force them into some sort of chainable aspect, while this deck can kind of just OTK your opponent. Yeah, it's kind of left field, but one of the things that this deck does is go second, shot a board, and go with it. I can only imagine what some of these hands look like. Of course, I opened Driver. Story of my life. Ooh, we opened Terraforming Fossil Dig. We're getting places. That's what I like to fucking see. Thank you, Diagram. Double Evolution Pill and Company. It seems pretty good for what the deck is. You know, but like I said, always understand that Dinosaurs will exist in some, potential in the format. I don't know what happens because this card still exists and this card's still at 3. There has to be something. I understand Miscellaneous Ceresaurus went to 1, kind of hurts the deck, but this had to go away. This was inherent bullshit for what it was. So the other deck that topped this event, a little bit more spice here. So Master Diamond paid for our sins and got limited. And I know a lot of people originally were like, oh no, we can't Gem Knight FTK anymore. Well, Wendell has stepped up to the plate and made it to top 8 of this event, which is actually pretty impressive. He's not playing Nightmare Unicorn, actually. A lot of people were using Unicorn pretty much in the same way that you would do it in Spirals. You will recur your field spell back. You recur back Master Diamond to use it as another OTK potential. Well, you can also evidently Cloud Castle back this guy. I didn't actually think about that, but yeah, evidently you can do that. Just some fun, interesting little fun facts I've kind of learned in my life. So anyway, this is the top 8 Gem Knight OTKs. 2 Ash Blossoms, triple Block Dragon, 1 Crystal Rose, 2 Droll and Lockbird, 2 Gem Armadillo, 2 Lazuli, triple Obsidian, 1 Glow Bulb, triple Gamma, 3 Rabbit, 2 Lapis, triple Tourmaline, and 1 Driver. Spells, triple Brilliant Fusion, triple Called by the Grave, triple Gem Knight Fusion, and triple Unexpected Die. The extra deck, 1 Saruja, 1 Mrs. Radiant, 1 Link Spider, 1 Nightmare Cerberus, 2 Phantom Quartz, 1 Curios, 1 Cloud Castle, 1 Zirconia, 1 Seraph Knight, Prismora, 1 Master Diamond, 2 Lapis Lazuli, and 1 Brilliant Lady Diamond. The side deck here, voila! We have 1 Ash Blossom, 1 Draw and Lockbird, triple Jizukuru, actually, triple Adrianate, triple Twin Twisters, 2 Evenly Matched, and 2 Infinite Impermanents. So the first thing I can tell you is, I'm not exactly sure what all of the combos you're going with here. I can tell that this build is a lot more hand trap heavy. Me and Bar were discussing this morning. I think we were talking about 2 to 3 Called by the Grave. Your deck is so fragile that if your opponent has a hand trap, you're going to need Called by the Grave to ensure that you're even going to get that physical turn. If any piece of your combo kind of ends up, dissipated, what are you going to do? We were also talking about when it was appropriate to Ash in the deck because we are playing Gamma. And we were curious to know if people would wait and in the current format where most things are limited in 60 cards, do you Ash the Brilliant Fusion, or do you wait to see in which of the extent of your opponent's combo is going to go? Because I feel that Brilliant Fusion in the current format doesn't seem like such a threat. Gamma kind of feels like it loses power, but if you get to a point to where Gamma's able to resolve, whether or not I want to say that they're using Gamma to stop Droll and Lockbird, which I understand, but at some point, wouldn't you have a monster on the field so you kind of lose value out of this? I don't know, just kind of feels a little conflicting of interest to me. But if people are really going after this, or if they're really Droll and Lockbirding you after some sort of effect, I guess that's fine. If you Ash Blossom the Rabbit, I mean, kudos to you. I no longer have a monster on the field, so you're going to get gammed. So I guess there is some windows for interaction here. It's just some of them feel a little bit weirder to me than they actually should. You know what I mean? But it's really cool to see that people are stepping up to the plate. Just because these decks get limited doesn't mean that people aren't finding new innovative ways to play them, because Gem Knights have been very fun for a lot of players. I'm one of the fans of the deck out here, and it really warms my heart getting a chance to see this deck come back just with the cool little innovations and shit, because, one Master Diamond getting hurt really hurts. I also guess you can use Nightmare Cerberus to recur this back. I don't know, just it's in the opponent's main monsters. I don't know, there's little techie things about this that I'm just like, why are we playing choices like this? But I mean, hey, it works, so can't really Can't really knock it. Yeah, you can't use this to bounce this. That's what I thought. Needs more Nightmare Unicorn. Well, that's all I got for this video, guys. Please, tell me what you guys think about these two decks down below in the description. And that's all I got for this video, guys. Peace on. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.